everybody, welcome back. YouTube.com/Geek for another Let's Install. Today, Wolong, Fallen Dynasty or Dynasty? You tell me the correct pronunciation, I don't know. The reason we're installing this one today is it was recently added to the Xbox Game Pass. That's right, official launch day was yesterday. It is available both on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, which is where we're installing it today. Let's pull up the queue, shall we, so we can see exactly what we're in for. See all, thank you very much. Manage that queue. What have we got? Okay, Wolong, Fallen Dynasty or Dynasty? I'm really sincerely not sure, guys. Please tell me in the comments how you meant to say it. But you can see right here, it is 44.92 gigabytes for the full download and install of Wolong, Fallen Dynasty, available through the Xbox Game Pass Day 1 service. If you're currently an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, you yourself can be checking this out at $0 additional dollars. And as we said, a 44.92 gig download price. That's what you'll be paying. Not much more than that. It's also available on PlayStation. As I said, over there, it is a full price purchase, whatever standard recommended retail price is in your region. In Australia, you're talking about 120 yams. So, whoa, much better service if you're picking it up on the Xbox. Now, our thoughts of Wolong Fallen Dynasty. It is similar. It's a Souls-like game, if you will. There's a lot of, sword, hand-to-hand combat. Call it what you will. The standard fare. You carry a bunch of souls with you. If you die, they're on the guy, and then you've got to go back and kill him to reclaim them. Or if you don't really re-kill the guy who killed you in the next life, they're gone forever. It's time for gambling. Enjoy it if you will. And I can tell you, I've put about 2 hours into it. The first half hour was getting up to the first boss, and then I've spent about an hour and a half constantly dying to the first boss. A total of one time I got him into his second phase, but boy oh boy does this game kick your teeth in. I haven't gone diving into the menus to see if we've got any difficulty or accessibility options. That, of course, we will be doing at the end of this video. Once the install's complete, we'll open it up, have a look inside the options menu, see also the display settings. Is there anything we'd recommend changing there? And then, of course, we will bounce back out to the Xbox dashboard and I'll pull up the particulars. I'll give you the current version number and the full install size, because note, the 44.92 is a download size. There's some compression that takes place there. Once it installs, it'll be a bit bigger. So I'll get you the version number and full install size one day post-launch, depending on where you are in the world. Of course, we're not too late here. It could still be launch day in your region. The other thing I can tell you is we will give you, and I say we, myself, Bully, Unky Dunky, host the Gaming Enforcement Agency each and every Thursday here on Geek Aloud, and we will be giving you our full hands-on impressions of Wolong Fallen Dynasty next Thursday at 8 p.m. Come by, check it out. We do, roughly the 6 games we've been playing, and then we also cover the news of the week, and then it's everyone's favourite segment, the standoff, where we put the best of gaming up against the other best of gaming. And of course, we take audience input the entire show. It's a live YouTube stream, so be typing with us. Let us know how you thought of each game or the news stories. And of course, cast your vote for who should win standoff on the evening. All that takes place each and every Thursday right here on Geek Aloud, 8 p.m. for the Gaming Enforcement Agency. If you can't make it to the live one, you can of course get it on any of your podcast services of choice. We are available after the fact on the podcast services. Just look up Gaming Enforcement Agency by Geek Aloud. But for now, let's install Wolong Fallen Dynasty right here, youtube.com/Geek Aloud. Famous, world famous, Let's Install series. It's been a pleasure to serve you. installed Wolong, Fallen Dynasty or Dynasty? Say it how you will, and please, one, I've got to turn my controller on. Please let me know in the comments the actual correct pronunciation of this. So when we give you our full hands-on impressions come Thursday night, 8 p.m. on the Gaming Enforcement Agency, I would absolutely love to give you the correct pronunciation at that time, but I need your help. Please give me the phonetical spelling. I really am not sure. In the comments below. Oh, also on Thursday night, 8 p.m., we will be talking about a new release, a new release coming to the PlayStation 5 that we've gone hands-on with a little bit early. I don't want to reveal it now. I think I'm under embargo. But Thursday night, I can promise you, we have a new indie game to talk about on the PlayStation 5. It's 2 big thumbs up from me. I love it, but I can't say no more due to the embargo. Let's have a look at the menu settings now. Game settings for Wolong, Fallen Dynasty or Dynasty. Show head equipment, yes please. Show melee weapon. Show range weapon. You get the idea. Yes, I want to show everything. We've got 4 pages of it. Show HP in numerals. That could only kind of be cool. I'm going to show that. Show spirit numerals. I'm going to show that as well. I think that'll help me understand what's going on. It could be why the boss has spent an hour and a half kicking my teeth in. The first boss, that is, took me half an hour to get to him, and he's been kicking my teeth in for an hour and a half. Automatically switch, guide resets camera, show subtitles. There we go. Let's kill that. No thanks. Show speaker names. I'll disable that as well. Skip played cutscenes. Enable that. Yes, please. Get me into the boss fight again quicker. Menu settings, standard graphic settings. Here we go. Now, mode. This is the all-important mode. Prioritize FPS is what I encourage. You can prioritize resolution if you want that 4K goodness, but I always go for the 60 frames a second. So prioritize that frame rate. If you do switch it, you do need to restart the game for it to take effect. HDR, always enable that if your monitor supports it. And motion blur, I always recommend turning it off. I prefer the silky smooth look of no motion blur. Audio settings, all standard and no reason to turn off the in-game audio from what I've heard. No one's whinging at me, so it's all good. Controls, you could tweak those settings if you want. For me, I'll leave it by default. And all standards there. I'm not sure, I haven't looked online. Maybe there's some benefits to increasing the punchiness of the camera in combat. Maybe that's why I'm struggling so hard on the default, on the first boss, I should say, with the default layout. Online settings, if you want to restrict your play there. I haven't been invaded yet. I haven't invaded anybody else, assuming that mechanic has been lifted from Dragon Souls. But I can't speak to it yet. I haven't come across it. But that is all the settings. Basically, turn off subtitles. Show me the numbers as I'm hitting people. Don't just take the health off. Give me the number readout. I like to see that. That'll help. But that's it. They are the standard settings. So let's bounce on out now to the dashboard, pull up the particulars for Wolong, Fallen Dynasty or Dynasty, and we can wrap up this install. Okay, I can tell you 1 day post-launch, or if you're on the other side of the world, maybe we're still launch day for you. I can tell you it is currently version 1.0.2.0, and that is a full and complete install size of 44.9 gigabytes for Wolong, Fallen Dynasty onto an Xbox Series X. Thank you very much for watching another Let's Install right here on Geek Loud. Also the home of Thursday night, 8 p.m.'s the Gaming Enforcement Agency, where we give you our full hands-on, in-depth impressions, yes, of video games. Please come along and join us in that live chat. If you can't, no worries. We're on all the podcast feeds. Look up Gaming Enforcement Agency. But what else can you do with Geek Loud? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it. Oh, that was luck. Hey, that's something. Old Uncle Donkey. Donkey.